Hello divine beings, hello divine creators, we are Kemet Kah-Ri. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us see what's coming through on today, the 18th of August, 2025. We're recording this on the 18th of August. Let us see what's available today. What do we need to know? What's in our highest alignment, our highest life, our highest frequency? Source, what would you like us to know? What is available? What do we need to know today? Rayakakita palova la. Priyakikayo tova payosha. Kriyakakia talavroye. Priyakakayo shkitura talove. Priyakakiye shkiturova. Priyakakeye shkituro talove. Kriyakakiya shkituro tir. Kriyakakayosh. We see the Ace of Wands. Plato, Valova. New paths awakening, a new path awakening. Gato. A releasing of the old self, old restrictions, old projections and ideas. Travekeshka. Valoveshkiatova, Valoveshka. Shriakatova. A divine empowerment of your way, an understanding that your soul wants what you want and you want what your soul wants. There's harmony there. You need not give up on your dreams and desires. In fact, they are born of your soul. Surrendering to the path of your soul is surrendering to the path of your wants and desires. Surrendering to the path you are shown from within is literally bringing forth everything you want. Don't fight the path, don't fight the flow. Don't fight your path, don't fight your flow. Conscious creating, aligning to the consciousness which is of your wanting. Everything is infinite and eternal. You are all, thus allow all that you receive within to be aligned with all that you are without. Allow all that you are without to be aligned with all that you are within. You get to choose what to be, your free will. Feel what feels aligned to you. Feel what feels in harmony, what feels like love. Allow yourself to receive this. Don't fight it. Don't place judgment upon it. When you place judgment upon it, you close the door to receiving it. Thus you close the integration, you close the receiving of it from within. Once you allow it in, and you allow your wants and desires, and you allow what you want, and you allow yourself to receive it, then you allow the within frequencies to the receiving of it, you see. Allowing yourself your wants and desires allows you to receive from within your wants and desires. For your wants and desires are born from within. They are the reason you want it is because it's the light that's shining from the frequency you are within. You already have everything you wanted, the keys, the codes, the energetic scaffolding, the energetic blueprint is what you have within. And so in the physical, your desires, what you feel for, what you want, that is the structure, that is the building of this energetic blueprint. And so should you want that home on the beach which has a beautiful sunrise, it's not because oh no, look at me wanting a fancy home. No, that is how the energy within you feels and looks like. That's why you want it. That's why it feels so good. You don't want it to show off to people. You don't want to say, look at my wealth, look at the home I'm in. There's something soothing about that home on the beach. There's something soothing and peaceful about listening to the waves as they gently or not so gently crash upon the shore. There's something beautiful about watching the sunrise or the sunset. There's something wonderful and purifying about smelling the salt air, the ocean salt air. Whatever reason, you being in that house on the beach is everything. It just feels aligned. It feels right. And that's because that physical form is the perfect manifestation of the energetic blueprint you already have within. So you wanting it is simply you calling in what is already within you, what is already there. So allow yourself your wants and your dreams. Allow yourself all of them. Whatever guilt, shame, and judgment, release. Release it completely. Don't allow anyone to, and anyone's opinion of it to stop you. Even the well-meaning things, right? Oh, but it's so much healthier to do this. Oh, but it's so much better. No, that's also a projection. That's also an illusion. You don't have to go into the mountains and take a sip of water that has been stored in the lily after the full moon when Venus is aligned with the star of Taurus and the energy in order for you to know. If that feels aligned to you, go for it, but that's not, you can literally just go to the store, get a bottle of water, sit, be grateful, and it has exactly the same energetic everything as the drops of water under the Venus moonlight. Don't let physical projections of what feels high vibing be a limitation on what you want. You do you. You do you. You came here to do you. You do you in what you want, and it's your highest frequency, and it's your highest love, it's your highest living. And yes, maybe one day you will be inspired to go into the mountains of Tibet and to go and sit in meditation for months and learn the secrets of the wind. And should that feel aligned to you, please do go there. But don't deny yourself, I could just go running down in the city streets, in the bustle and the hustle of the cars and the hoots and the cacophony of all the the people and the talking and the chatting, and as I am running and in all of the din and in all of the chaos, I connect to the wind and I learn the secrets of the wind. It just depends on where you are. That's what you receive. Your core, your state of being. So, today, the 18th of August, and every day, but today, allow yourself an openness. And should you be listening to this not on the day, then today is the day. Allow yourself an openness. Allow yourself your wants and desires. Allow what feels aligned. Listen to your inner guidance, of course. They're with you and they're for you. They assist you to balance. They assist you to be at ease. For you've asked them to. You've aligned to ease within. You've aligned to a life of ease, thus you receive ease, right? It was an interesting understanding when we were reading Ask and It Is Given by Jerry and Esther Hicks, a channeling by Abraham Hicks, where Abraham said, they are a collective of energies which are the exact vibrational match to where Jerry and Esther were in their wanting. So the questions Jerry was asking and the openness and vibrational space that Esther was in was the perfect vibrational match for them to receive Abraham, to receive that guidance, to receive from their inner world. You see, so you really are the architect, you really are the creator. And as you now honor where you are and allow where you are to be your happiness, you then connect from the infinite non-physical, the energies which of course will serve you at your highest. Just like those who create at their misery will then receive information from the non-physical of their misery, because they attract those lower vibrational, denser, unhappy frequencies, right? So everything honors you. Honor what feels good, what feels like love, what feels like bliss, what feels like the gentle warm sun on your skin, what feels like the cooling breeze when it's a bit too hot, and just have a wonderful natural air cooling system as you're walking out. What feels like a beautiful glass of refreshing water, what feels like a beautiful swim in the ocean, what feels like holding the hands of a loved one, what feels like the gentle sound of rain when all you want to do is snuggle in a good movie, and the rain is just the perfect addition to watching the epic you're about to watch. And as you allow yourself these beautiful, blissful wants and desires, and you know they're coming because they're already within you, and you feel they're coming because they're already within you, and you sense they're coming because they're already within you, and then you materialize it. Yes. Now you're living your life, the life of your own, not a life of how others believe it should be in order for you to connect to. And yes, like and energy attracts, so you will attract those who also have a similar feel for the love, a similar feel for the desires, a similar feel for the wants. And enjoy. You don't require them to validate you. You already know exactly what you want. You already know exactly what's working for you because you are allowing yourself your wants. But it is lovely to be able to then attract them. But it begins with you, right? You first and then. 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 We enjoy dancing shirtless under the sun at a party, or even if we're indoors in an indoor club which allows such behavior. And we say such behavior because, some people, oh, look at that masculine behavior, look at him just flaunting it, look, and it has nothing to do with flaunting. We don't understand what it is yet. To feel energy on skin really grounds us and brings us such a sense of connectivity with humans which we don't really understand it, and yet we're just enjoying it, right? So when we feel the sun upon our skin, it feels alive. When we are in that space with all these humans and we feel heat and we feel the air and we feel that energy, it brings connection in a way which humans hardly connect. There's an essence of bliss and grounding it brings. We've always felt we understand why we would dance naked under the sun in the full moons, and we've never understood how we've never really aligned rather with the sexualization of the human body, right? Why can't a woman just dance without a shirt, without a bra, and feel safe and feel fine? Why must it be sexual? Why must, oh now look, oh now it's inappropriate? Why must the body be sexualized? Yes, should you align with somebody romantically, then yes, their body will have that intimate sexual energy about it. Yet, why can't a body just be a body? And as we were going in this, understanding this, and we were getting into terms of this, we would feel so ashamed because we would feel the energy of, ooh, there's something we could receive, there's some energy we could receive here, but then we would be so self-conscious, no, Are other people going to do it? What if I'm not allowed? And what's going on? And maybe I'll just wait for somebody. Somebody then does it, then I'll do it. And we realize, whoa, why do we need somebody else to? And even if we do want somebody else to join in that alchemy, to feel the frequency and the vibration, the only way we can attract them is when we claim it for ourselves. And it doesn't mean that now when we are dancing shirtless, we're now inviting everybody else to do it. If you want to do it, please do. I had the most beautiful time at an outdoor festival in 2000 and either it was 2020, I think, and it was one of the last parties before the lockdown, or the lockdown already happened and we just went anyway, sneaky. And because we felt we need to go under the sun, under the stars, and grant these codes for humanity right now in this. We have to do this. It just felt good. And I remember there was a bonfire. And it was quite a chilly evening, and yet around the bonfire, all of a sudden, it was just this wave of heat. And as we were doing it, I could feel, no, I have to take my shirt off in order for me to, the energies, it needs skin integration. As I did that, this beautiful goddess of a being, they are divine, we'll say they, for we feel they are beyond the limitations or the fixations of gender identity, but they are in a feminine vessel, what humans would call a female feminine vessel, taller than us. And they looked at us and they just whipped off their top, whipped off their bra, and they danced with us. And it was delightful. We felt the energies, we felt the fires. Then more beings came and joined us, embracing this open expression without any sexualization. The alchemy there was unreal. The energy there was palpable. It was absolutely vibrationally vroom, vroom, vroom. And of course we know festivals where people go and dance naked and everything else in between. So it's not something that's new. And we're just using that as an example for how we tend to want the person to first come before we do, or we sometimes tend to say, oh, I'd like to do that, but only if I'll do it if somebody else comes. And these delays to our wants and our needs and desires, these delays to what is truly makes you happy, this postponement and this projection of how it is to be this, to be that, to be all to be dissolved now. You just literally do you. Release every other human from having any opinion, anything, and whatever you feel like doing, you do it, and you enjoy it, and you embrace it, and you allow it, and you embody it completely and utterly and fully and wholly and happily and truly, you see. Once you do that, the co-creative energies come through. The co-creative balancing comes through. You are claiming what's yours for you. You're claiming what you want for you, not for you and then, not for you because, just for you. And in the claiming what you want for you, it's a fine-tuning of the frequencies you are receiving from within, which then allow a fine-tuning of the experiences that are manifesting without. You are infinite, you can have all, but you really do not want everything there coming through here. It's messy. Then you don't get what you want, because then you're saying everybody has an opinion. And it's best if you just are centered in your love and your happiness. Thus call in the frequency of your love and your happiness from within, and allow that to be what you then experience without. Because it's what you want here and now in this time-space continuum. It doesn't limit you. It's what you want right here and right now. And in another lifetime, that want will be different. In another lifetime, that want to be different. Next week, it'll be different from now. The same energy wants to manifest in a different thing next week. It's just you allowing yourself the right here, right now, the want, the love, the what feels good and aligned, and accepting it fully, completely. Then you allow all the co-creative energies which are in harmony with you there to come through. And you will find that when you allow yourself this at all times, that the co-creative beings that are actually with you assisting are there quite consistently. A very you just like Esther and Jerry Hicks, it's Abraham. It becomes a familiar frequency with you because you're not switching the channel with your indecision, so you're not switching the channels of what you're receiving, thus switching the channels of what you are experiencing. Let's connect. Rakarotavo, sitting right there deeply within your soul space. Right there. Aligning to all your wants and your desires and your dreams and your love, everything that you want without anybody else being concerned. Release everybody else from the equation. Just you. In this space, we call all non-physical components who are in vibrational harmony to you, to this, your wants, your dreams, your desires, to come through. Focused and clear. Focused and clear. As to what Abraham is to Jerry and Esther Hicks, we now receive what our non-physical is to you, what your non-physical is to you. Clear input, clear guidance. For now, the guidance is already the guidance that was there forever. Remember, the wants are born of you, so you are literally clearing and focusing on the energy which was always meant to be received by you. The conditioning creates so much distortion of the inner world. Now finally allow the inner world to be clear, for you are clear in your wants for you, and thus now the wants are clear as they manifest for you. A clarity of manifestation. Okay. Or resistance, or anything that wants to deny you this clarity being released. Release the universe for healing, transmutation. If they can't be healed and transmuted, dissolved into non-existence. For nothing is allowed to stop you from living and manifesting your clarity. For your clarity is love. And only love is real, so time to birth the reality of love in your life. Within divine love, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you soon. Blessed be.